It's DJ Collabo, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Straps, Backpacks, and Pussy. Let's go. Good morning, good night, whatever. You came here to keep it a buck with the LGBTQ++. Cut the music. I'm podcasting over here. So, guys, welcome back to the podcast. This is, well, for lack of better words, this is Straps, Backpacks, and Pussycats. Okay? I am back again with the wonderful Eva.
Back at it again.
So basically what's happening right now is, you know what? We were talking today and we were like, it would be a good day to make a podcast about what is going on in the world today. So here we are, because there's a lot going on in the world today.
There's a lot going on. It's like, the world is very heavy. Like, I don't... I know a lot of people, my mental is like,
that's
you know,
fact.
It's, I can't even process. I don't think anybody's like processing anything. I feel like everything is just like being thrown at us a day after another. Every day is a new story. I don't even know. Everything just gets
It's a lot
crazy.
going on. It's a lot going on right now.
Crazy. And it's just, I feel like we're in the tunnel and we cannot see the light at the end of it.
We can't.
I mean,
because
I know I can't. So
yeah, reality is we can't see the light at the end of it because, well, this is what we're stuck with. This is what we have going on.
I mean, do you think we're gonna be stuck with this for another 2 years? Or like, I don't know. Girl, the one thing I'm scared of is like, I don't know, this continuing after 2 more years.
Yeah, because that's. I don't want to say that's a real possibility, but I don't want to say that it's not a real possibility in some aspect. Because after this term, supposedly he's not supposed to be able to, become president again. However, I know he's trying to change that, right?
Also, yeah, I mean, also if if we're in war.
Right. There's that too. So if there's a war or anything, an illegitimate war, whatever, then we are kind of, there can't be an election. So that's scary. And this is, I kind of feel like he did this, like, intentionally.
Oh, of course.
Because he,
I mean, they're
wants
doing
to
a lot
stay
of
in
things
office.
intentionally. I feel like a lot of things are bland and right there in your face, and people are still, like, I don't know, denying it, or, like, I have no idea. I just know that, like, if you think that all this stuff is just the left side radicals and, it's just like Democratic propaganda being put in your face, it's just like insane to me. I really don't understand like how anybody would think that this is just like people making it up, or like, just a one-sided thing from one party. I think it's crazy to believe that. Like, I really
It is. I think there's something deeper that's happening here, and I feel like the country is being divided intentionally.
Absolutely. I feel like it's been divided, though. had it divided from, like, 2020. Like, I feel like it started from all the way back then. And, God forgive me his little self, but even though Biden, he didn't really do much.
Nah, listen, not for nothing, Biden was senile, okay? And I'll be the first to admit, but here's the thing, he didn't do much, but he didn't hurt much.
Right.
That's the thing.
Right.
That's the difference. So I think people need to really understand that.
And I don't know. It's just a lot, man. I'm telling you, it's just a lot. You gotta take a breath. People gotta take a breath, man. And I feel like nobody can do that. Nobody can do that. We have no taking a breath on your job because you gotta survive. Right. You gotta, make it work somehow in your household, and that's hard enough with the rents going up, and
that's been terrible.
Food prices, gas prices, even though gas has been going down.
Yeah,
that's one thing that I've been eyeing.
Yeah, so
he's like been saying something, but I feel like it's only because we took over this other country.
But that's a whole other thing. But they're filled with the oil, and you need oil to create gas and all types of whatever. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I don't know.
It's not science. But, it's literally land being stolen.
There's a lot. Well, that's what. Think about it. Land being stolen. Let's see. Hello, here's America. It was stolen. Okay. So at the end of the day, I mean, guys, you could agree to disagree. That's just what it is. That's just the truth. We
mean,
are
not
on
for
stolen
nothing, but
land.
like true, but the Venezuelans, they really were like, even though whoever ran them, I guess, like they were like happy, like singing and joyfulness, and like that day that their president got stolen from them. But,
well, yeah, because he was a terrible person. He was a terrible person. He had goons and stuff, and his own little. He was like the mafia, but like in a super bad way. So yeah, it was. I heard a couple people on different podcasts talking about it, and yeah, it was like they were.
It's true. It's true because a long time ago, I think like back when we were like, I don't know if after high school maybe, I saw videos of like Venezuela and like people were fighting for food, fighting to survive. Like, and I feel like they were still like that, a little bit, which is why people were like ecstatic about it. Which I mean, hey, I'm happy for them, but I hope and pray that I don't know that things get sorted out over there.
At the same time, like that had nothing to do with us. Like, why are we in another country when our country's not even to get, like, we are in shambles right now.
I know. And people, did you know that people are losing jobs and it's like a thing that he doesn't want to put out?
Well, of course not, because then that would make him look bad.
Of like, well, yeah, there's a lot of that going on.
It'll make him look bad, so of course he doesn't want to put it out because he doesn't want to seem like a failure, because everybody knows Trump likes to come in and save the day last minute. That's Trump. So, I don't know what's going to happen with this ICE stuff, which brings us into the ICE conversation. Right. I don't know what's going to happen with this ICE stuff, but it's been absolutely terrible watching the news. It's been terrible social media.
I cannot.
They're murdering people.
Literally, I'm sorry. If you don't think that was... Okay, Renee. Let's talk about Renee first, because she was... I mean, even though there was multiple before her, but I'm just saying she was significant. So, Renee. Yeah. So, do you think the way that she had moved her car, right? The way that she moved the car and tried to run the ICE agent over... Allegedly. I mean, allegedly, because... Not for nothing. Everybody sees her trying to get out of the way. Yeah, we saw the video. Her wheel was turned the other way. Correct. Right? And she's trying to get out of the way. Right. You are a trained ICE agent, officer, trained to not stand in front of cars, because that's literally one of the things that you get trained for, but you're standing in front of the car. As she pulls away and blatantly gets shot in the head.
Mind you, right. Mind you, so... Here's my argument, right? So if she was trying to run him over and he was in front of the car, wouldn't the gunshots... holes be going through the front of the vehicle, through the windshield? He shot her from the side. Yeah. Through her window. Right. So if he was in front of the car and he was, think about it, right? Mm-hmm. And he was in danger, wouldn't you shoot from in front of the car because you're in danger? It's true, absolutely, yeah. But you waited till you got to safety. Well, you first of all, she didn't hit him. He put himself in front of the car. She turned her wheel to the right, was going away, and then he came to the side. I saw it frame by frame. Somebody broke it down frame by frame.
You're on the floor, okay? So you're already out of the way. She's not going to run you over. Right. So you're on the floor, and then you go and take your gun out to shoot her.
And he has a cell phone in his other hand.
I just don't...
Imagine...
If you can't see that, that's blatantly somebody being...
It's excessive force.
Correct. And that's another thing.
It's excessive.
Why is that the first thing that you have in your hand is your gun? Why isn't there... First of all, policemen, they have tasers. They have tasers, yeah. They have other things. Why aren't they equipped with other things besides a gun? You know why?
Listen, because those are not police officers.
I understand that,
but... Those are federal agents, right? They don't get the same... They're not held to the same standard as real police officers. Anybody can become an ICE agent. Anybody. I can become an ICE agent. You can become an ICE agent.
I mean, apparently for $50,000, you know.
Yeah, but the catch to the $50,000 is you have to serve for 5 years. If you leave before those 5 years, you have to pay all that money back. That's the catch. That's the fine print. That a lot of them, because some of the ICE agents don't even speak English properly, which is crazy to me.
They were like,
because some of them don't even understand what they...
Real Hispanics.
Yeah, there's real Hispanics. Some of them don't even understand what they even signed. They just know they needed money and they wanted to be on the other side of the law, so they weren't a target.
Or like you said, like maybe they just want to be safe. They just...
Right. So they're like,
or think if you can't beat them, join them. Because they're... I don't know. I just think it's insane. So that was huge. Yeah. That was terrible. Like, I don't even understand. And then, Alex. Yeah. That was
cold. I mean, that was cold-blooded murder. I mean, how many times did they shoot him? I heard
10 times.
10 times. Who in their, like, after they disarmed him, mind you, it's not like he had his weapon out and ready to shoot them. Mm-hmm. They disarmed him and then got him down. First of all, why are there so many ICE agents on one person, A? B, why would you feel the need to shoot somebody in the back 10 times unless it was rage? Because he wasn't a danger. He wasn't a threat. He did not have a weapon. They had his weapon. Why would you... Like, if there's 10 of you on top of him, who needs to shoot anybody? You won already.
Once, like, I mean, wouldn't you see once you heard maybe, I don't know, 2 shots?
Right.
Wouldn't you at least stop and look to see, like, what happened to him or how he's...
This is how you know they're not trained. A police officer would never shoot in close range with other police officers on top of somebody. Right. They would never do that. Ever do that. So let's be clear. Also, a police officer is not allowed to shoot into a moving vehicle. That is actually a law. They cannot do that. That is a regulation. They cannot do that. So these ICE agents are not police officers.
Of course not.
They're federal agents, and
they're not federal agents either because they're not trained.
Right, but they're agents that work trained, for
at least properly trained. I mean, I can't.
No, they
you cannot believe. You could not see these videos and tell me that is trained men doing their job. They're not. It's not. To me, I mean, I can't.
They're not.
I mean, and the thing is, like, these people have families. You know, you have a family. They all have masks. I mean, I understand why they're covered. They don't want, they don't want to get their lives right. Exactly, because they have their own families and things like that.
I get it,
but wouldn't you be ashamed? Wouldn't
cowards.
you, as a family member, say, hey, take it easy on them today, talk to them. Try to be civil.
They get paid for everybody that they detain. So they get a bonus for every person that they detain.
Oh, I forgot that it's like,
so there's an initiative to keep arresting people and detaining people. I saw a video the other day. The craziest thing ever. It was a Hispanic woman. She was an ICE agent. She was speaking Spanish to another Hispanic-speaking person, male, and she was lying to his face. He was just letting her lie. He had his green card and everything already. She didn't know that though. So he gave her his name. She's like, oh, well, we have a case open for you and it's back open again, so I have to detain you. All of this bullshit, right? And then he's like, oh, well, let me just stop you there. And then he hands her the green card. She made up this whole lie about his case is open. Yeah. She has to detain him. And so he hands her the green card and she's like, well, why didn't you just give me this from the beginning? But why are you lying? And so he was like, why? That's what he said. So why are you lying to me? And she was like, oh, I have to check the validity of this. But that's and it's scrolling on her phone. I don't know.
It's like I said, untrained. They don't know what they're doing. 1, 2. All these people that I have been detained in these concentration camps.
They are concentration camps.
I don't care what anybody says. Concentration camps, because it's literally what they are. Yep. Okay. If these people... If what was I gonna say? Because they totally. I'm just like so.
You're just passionate about it.
I'm telling you, I can't, and I can't. I don't want to curse. I don't want to like.
That's fine. You can curse.
But what I wanted to say is, all these people. If these people are all what they say, they're all violent,
right?
And they all have drug history, and they're criminals, and they all have things going on. They're rapists. All these things, right? Where's the proof of that?
I haven't seen it.
Do you know what I mean?
Have not seen it.
Where is the proof of that? Don't get me wrong. If you could show videos of a person getting shot in his back on the floor, where's the proof of the drugs that they're going into these houses?
Right.
Where's the proof of, that's all I want to know.
Doesn't exist.
Like, where's the drugs? Where's the, the kidnappers or whatever they're saying that they are? I want to see the proof. I want to see it.
There is none.
Where is it?
There is none.
Where is it?
There literally is none.
All these videos, I know
detaining children.
One lady called the Political Girl.
Men, women, old people, young people, like people walking home from school. Like if you were brown,
the 5-year-old kid,
like, and he's really
sick.
Not doing well.
He's sick. He's not,
and that's terrible.
I know.
What do we do? Like
a 5-year-old child. Like, you cannot tell me that is not to put him in a concentration camp.
The child's not a threat. You're supposed to be taking people who are threats to the United States of
he
America.
was bait. They used him as bait.
Of course.
And that is just insane.
Let me tell you something. Once this administration is out the door, you bet your ass that all of these ICE agents, if not all of them, a lot of them are going to jail. And that is just what it is.
I mean,
President Trump, he might pardon them. But
I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening.
I don't think he cares that much. I don't think he cares that much about them as individuals. So
I really don't see that happening. Oh my God. What is the name? Yeah. And then what really made me upset? What is Katie? Is that her name?
What's upsetting is
that her name? The lady that was talking about Alex and Renee. Is that her name? Katie? I don't know.
We'll have to look into it.
I think that's her name. Yeah. She sits there and tells you that he's like, you know, what did they say about him? They said that he was a radical, person, that he was, obviously they say a gun armed and whatever.
Right, but we have a right to bear arms in the United States of America. I get it. There's certain states that
we have a lot of things
really
that are. We have the First Amendment. Mm-hmm. The First Amendment is the freedom of speech.
That's out the window.
Freedom of press.
That's out the window.
Don Lemon just got arrested for apparently, mind you. I don't understand how someone could make a coup on people protesting in a church and then come and do press for it. How do you, what? Like, okay, let's just, gather some people and go to the church and, let me go and take pictures of you guys while doing it. And why would he do that? Why would he do that?
Don't know.
I mean.
Don't know.
Oh, because he's gay? You know?
Listen, you can see the background. That's our people. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing is we love everybody. It's not just if you're gay, straight, whatever.
No. I'm just saying those are things that we're talking about. And
a human is human.
Obviously, that's how they get him. You know, Nikki.
Right.
Nikki
First
was
of all,
calling
Nicki
him all
Minaj,
suckers and
Nicki
whatever.
Minaj can't say nothing. Her husband's a pedophile. Right. A registered pedophile. Next. Because, please. You know what she's doing? This is a ploy that she's doing to get him pardoned and all that shit you raced off.
Of course. And she got her little gold card,
right,
of course.
Right.
But
because she's not a legal citizen.
I just like the thing.
Well, now she bought her way in, right?
Yeah.
Now she's a legal citizen.
Oh, yeah, because she put $1 million.
Yeah,
I don't know.
she bought the
That's
gold
how she
card.
Got that gold
the Trump card,
right.
yeah.
I don't know if she bought it. I think he gave it to her. I don't know what the story is on that either.
Nicki Minaj,
you guys, we're just like
idiot.
Going through things that like this is what's happening, and the thing is, it's like we just can't fathom that. We're just throwing stuff out that I'm sure everybody here is like or hearing this knows that it's going on, knows what's happening. I just want people to open their eyes. It's like, open your eyes. I don't understand how you think this is okay or normal, or this is in 2026.
Yeah.
This is the same thing that was happening almost 80 years back, and more than 80 years back, and we're just watching it let it happen again. Right, because everybody says everybody should mind their business and stay out of the way of ICE, and then they won't get murdered, which is a crazy statement. This is like I said, it's modern day slavery. That's just what it is. It really is. What it is. No, it really, really is, and it's just crazy how. I cannot fathom this. I cannot fathom that other countries are literally calling the Republicans a fascist party. Like, like there is a fascist party in the land of democracy. Ooh. Right. No, it's okay. In the land of democracy. I don't understand. I can't, and then to blame it on people who are like liberals and Democrats and all that crap. Like I just don't understand. I don't understand how, not for nothing, but I thought that this country was way better than that, and we all have different opinions on how things should be run or whatever. But I thought it was a thing of working together, right? Regardless of who is in what section. I thought working together to make the whole better, right? I guess like the bigger picture, like correct, yeah, or the whole, better.
But you have to understand something. We're not in those times anymore. Right now, people are just trying to survive, right? People are just trying to literally be able to go home to their family members at the end of the day. A lot of them don't make it home to their family members at the end of the day because I don't know if you guys know this, and I'm sure you do if you've been watching social media. They are detaining American citizens who look like they could be Hispanic or whatever. And then from what I understand was they were targeting kids with Hispanic last names in the schools. Mm-hmm. That's how they were picking them out. Right. Hispanic last names and who look Hispanic. That's crazy to me. That is absolutely crazy to me. And these schools, some of them let them in, and then some of them are like, "Hell no!"
The Star of David at
right?
This point,
but see, this is what it's turning into.
Correct.
That's exactly what it's turning into. Like Trump is the new age Hitler as well. Like this is just what it is.
The man with the mustache, he's the new one. I'm sorry.
That's what it is.
He just has blonde hair now.
And he's the newest Klan leader as well. Let's be real. Let's keep it a buck. Like this is terrible.
It is.
And I don't care what side of the fence you fall on or whatever. What's
Correct.
happening in America to these people is crazy.
Unprecedented.
It's crazy.
Things.
Mm-hmm.
Unprecedented things happening. Mm-hmm. And I don't understand how people are okay with it. And my thing is, it's like we were supposed to be in strike. The whole nation was supposed to be on strike.
Yeah.
You know, I understand about, going to work because you need to, listen, I live a day-to-day life, I run on one paycheck.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just
that's
me.
Like the American,
you know what I mean?
American nowadays. That's just
crazy to me. Yeah. I've never made this much money in my life. We were just talking about this.
We were, yeah.
I've never made this much money in my life, and I'm struggling.
Yeah.
And it's like, I work a 60-hour week. It's not a 40-hour week,
right.
honey. No, I work 20 hours on top of that. And before I was doing 80 hours.
Right.
Okay, till my hours got cut. I don't, thank God that I have time for myself now a little bit more.
Right.
But I am struggling.
Yeah.
And I don't understand how I'm struggling when I make I'm well over what I used to make.
Right.
Okay? About
times were different.
Maybe 6 years, not even more than 6 years, maybe 2018.
Times were different though. We are in a new age. We are in a new age. To be comfortable, to be seriously comfortable in the United States of America, I don't give a shit where you live at. You have to make at least $100,000 a year and have a partner that does that too. Like
you have to have a partner that does
somebody.
That because I'm close to that.
Yeah.
And I am not comfortable. I'll tell you that right now.
You have to have double income.
Me and my partner are close to that, and I am not comfortable. Regardless, we don't live together, but
But it's crazy. Like it's crazy.
My partner, shout out to Mufasa's killer, real killer, I guess. Look her up on Twitch. Shout out, babe.
Shout out. Look her up on Twitch. But it's fucking crazy. There's a lot wrong. There's just a lot wrong, and it gets worse every day. Every time I open social media, somebody else is dead.
Every time, and I was talking to one of my friends today about that too. I feel like my brain is like mush. I don't know if it's like we were talking about it, like scrolling. Is it because we're on this phone and like every 10 seconds you're new story, new subject, new story, new subject, new story, new subject. But like to retain something was very hard for me. I was doing trainings the other day for like my job.
Yeah.
And I'm doing the trainings, and I caught myself hitting the repeat button to like retain.
There's just because you know what? There's too much happening where you don't have room to fit anything else to retain. That's what it is. And
I could just have this thing running, and I'm like not retaining anything they're saying. Mind you, it's getting spoken to me. Usually, I'm like English is my second language, so like it's harder for me to like read and retain what I'm reading. You know what I mean? But now it's being spoken to me, and I still can't retain the damn thing. So like I don't understand what's going on, and it's like nothing's inspirational.
No,
I can't see. I'm a news girl. I watch news every day. It's very depressing watching the news. It's a very depressing thing, but
it is.
I still do. You still gotta keep up. You have to be engaged, you guys. You have to be engaged in whatever. I'm not there in Minnesota, out on the streets. God bless the people who are. You know what I mean? I'm sure if that was here in Strasbourg, you would see me out there because I've done it for the Black Lives Matter march. I've done it.
Yep, I remember we were out there.
Yeah, you know, I would do it, but I feel like people need to be more engaged and really open your eyes and you know, call your friends and you know, it's that time we need to be present, you guys. We need to be present for real. It's getting crazy out there, and I don't know if it's gonna get better soon. We don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, and
I don't know if there is one. Not with this administration. Not with this administration.
Not with this administration. It's not an administration.
This has been terrible.
An administration follows the Declaration of Independence,
right? Okay? Which they don't care about now.
The Constitution, they follow and they abide by their laws. This administration does not care.
No,
does not care. The Second Amendment, your rights to bear arms,
it'll get you killed. That's what it'll do. It'll get you murdered. Shot 10 times in your back. While 10 officers are, I'm sorry, I can't even call them officers. 10 ICE agents are on top of you. I can't. You can't.
Don't get me wrong. The media
you can't do any of that
anymore.
Do
whatever. They turn everything. They are also a big part of in this. There's crazy things that I see in news like Fox News. Mm-hmm. If you watch Fox News, I don't care what you say. You're not getting the real news. You can say 100 things to me.
Everybody knows that. Fox News, they don't have the real.
They don't. They're gonna cover it up. They're going with this guy. Like, don't tell me that those are real news. That's not real news. That's fake press. I don't care what no one says. Yep. Okay? Watch these individual journalists like Don Lemon and Georgia Pratt. I think her name was. I don't even know their names, but I know who know who I'm talking about. Okay.
Yep.
I know that you need to start soon. I don't want it to go like that, man. I really don't want to be like, you need to pick a side.
No, but
when it's enough,
you do, in a sense, you do need to pick a side because, like I said, those people who voted for Trump, and a lot of them are turning the tide now because of everything that's happening with ICE and they're doing things.
I don't see enough of them turning the tide.
No, they're not.
I think they're sticking to it.
They are sticking to it, but some of them, because here's what I get confused about, because I know a lot of it is Christian based. I know a lot of Christians and stuff voted for Trump. Here's what I don't understand. If you were such a Christian person and you follow the word of God, why would you say good for that person getting murdered by ICE? Anybody being murdered by anybody is terrible. And this is why I have to question true Christianity and the people, I really do, and the people who follow it, because they're some of the worst people. And the thing, don't get me, listen, I am a spiritual person. I believe in God. I do. I believe in a lot of things, but it's like, I would never cheer for somebody being murdered. Even with Charlie Kirk, I want to bring that up. Even with Charlie Kirk, I didn't cheer for him getting, murdered. That was a terrible way to die. It was a terrible. It was gruesome.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't cheer for it, but things that he said out his mouth is crazy.
No, you're right.
To push that agenda onto people, to
you're
push
right.
hate or judgment towards somebody,
right?
Like, and you are like a Bible thumper. I don't care.
But this is what I'm saying.
Christianity
doesn't hold real weight anymore. And I'm being real, because the people behind it and who are representing it are not doing it the right way. That is not how you were raised up if you were a Christian. I don't know what they're following or where they're getting. I don't know where they're getting this energy from. But that's not the Christian that you knew 10 years ago. No. That's not the Christian you knew 20 years ago.
I was going to say, yeah.
Right.
You have to go back to our childhood.
Exactly.
Like that.
Those were good people.
Correct.
And that's not happening anymore. So these people out here, the Bible thumpers and whatever you want to call them.
It was said, if you're really a Bible thumper and it was said that, there will be people spreading the word, speaking the word of God, but
who are not of God. Yeah,
correct.
That is a fact. I actually know somebody personally like that.
You know what I
mean? And that's some real shit. But you guys have to wake up. Like, you really have to wake up. And it's not a matter of what religion you are, what color you are, or what your ethnicity. It doesn't matter.
It's wrong.
Are you right? It's wrong. I'm right. Are you a good person or are you a bad person?
And morals and come on. And it's like,
it's crazy.
Come on. It's like, get over it already.
Right.
People are not going to live how you want them to live. Hey, listen, I have friends that voted for Trump.
Yeah.
I could say that, though. They were my friends. They are my friends. I mean,
Yeah.
it's okay to have different political views. It's a politics. I could say that. I could be in a room with a Republican and talk and you know, converse and do whatever. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I want to kill them, though.
Right.
And you know, their way of thinking is wrong and all this stuff. Maybe you could learn from them, or maybe they could learn from us. That's how it should have. That's how it should be. It should be a back and forth, the working together.
Right. But it can't.
know?
It can't be that because
But
some
this
people are
is
so
crazy.
brainwashed.
And then that's another thing too. I've never heard so much the left and the right rhetoric thing. Like that is insane. I've never. First of all, that just came about maybe 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Not even.
Yeah.
Not even. I don't care.
You're right, though.
When Trump started.
That's it was segregated.
The radical left and the radical, of course, because they want to segregate people. That's what they want. They want to, you know, and it's like that's what they want is separation. And I wish people could understand. Like you work better together.
You do.
You work better together. Like I was saying about this strike. You know what I mean? We were all supposed to. I haven't gone to the store. I haven't gone out. I've been eating home. I went to work on Friday morning. Because I was still at work, but I'm not at work. If this one lady had said it, something happened with Italy. I was telling you, something happened in Italy. I don't know, but they shut down everything.
Right.
All of them. Not just a few of them. Not just... everything got shut down. Schools, work.
They work together.
Everything. They said no more. And I feel like we need to do that. No more, you guys. We can't let this happen. And it's not even...
that would be nice.
I don't even have kids. I have no kids. You're raising, your kid. It's for their future.
Right.
It's for them. I don't even have any, but I want my nieces, my nephews, my friends' children to grow up
together
in a good America, not whatever's going on today and how things that were done back in the days we haven't learned from yet. Why haven't we learned?
We haven't learned because we were here's the thing. I don't want to say we got away from the whole slavery and segregation and no equality or whatever.
That has never gone away.
That has never gone away, but it's more prominent now because people feel safe to be that way because Trump is in office, because he has put a battery in these people's backs, so to speak, and now they feel like, well, we're untouchable. And this same goes for ICE. ICE answers to nobody, okay? Trump doesn't give a shit what's going on as long as they keep... Because here's the thing. There's chaos happening right now. For those of you who don't know, today the Epstein files were released. The rest of them.
Yeah.
And
300. I mean, not even
3 million.
3 million
They were released
files.
today. And there's
and
quite a bit of stuff going
says,
on.
Yeah. Trump has nothing to do with it. That was before he
got elected, before he was president. But
like, I didn't know
listen, let me ask you this, right? I don't give a fuck with before that was before. If somebody is a child molester, okay, I don't want them around my kid. And they say, "Oh, that was a long time ago. That was before this year." Get the fuck out of here.
Well, they were friends once, but they lost, or like they got
it's not happening.
Separated.
It's not happening.
They said that they're not friends anymore.
It's not happening.
They're not friends anymore.
It's one thing. It's one thing like this. It's like if you. It's different if you like smoke cigarettes. Like you smoke cigarettes like for half of your life and then you quit and you're like, oh, it's cool. Like they're not a smoker anymore. Okay, that's great. But when you have somebody who's like, oh yeah, he touched kids before, he did this and that, but he didn't. He does. That was before.
Did you see?
That's crazy.
What they wrote, and it's not. It's. I
This
guess it's like
is crazy.
Interviews of like undisclosed women saying whatever. But like my thing is these things were said. These things were said out loud. People wrote them down. They were said. It doesn't matter. And it's my thing. It's like, it's not just one person. It's multiple.
It's multiple.
Okay. So if people are writing these things down, even if they're not true like they say, wouldn't you question? Why are all these people writing?
Why are they writing it down? That's what I'm saying.
Not writing that. Why are they? Why are they saying that?
But here's the other question: why is there an Epstein file? People are not documenting things heavily for no reason. So there has to be a reason why these things were documented.
Correct.
But what's the reason?
I don't know.
Because they were documented and then they were kept.
Yes.
So what? Something is. Yeah. I don't know.
I have it all on my. I was going down the rabbit hole today, guys. I was going down the rabbit hole. Yeah. I'm going out to you. It was everybody's like posting all these crazy things, videos. There's pictures. There's videos. And then it's not just that. There's also 200,000 ones that aren't out yet, and aren't gonna come out because apparently they need it for court purposes.
Oh my god!
But they're not gonna come out, and also they're very explicit. But let me tell you, the ones that are out are explicit enough for me. Okay. Right. They're really explicit, and to tell me that there's 200,000 more,
that's crazy,
that are more explicit than what's out. Oh my god,
that's saying a lot.
And no. I mean, they talked about Clinton so bad about that stuff. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, they sure will throw a Democrat in there like, oh, there's this and that. But they won't see Trump's name was put on there over thousands of times.
Of course, because he was there. He was there.
It's insane to me.
He was there. He was there. He was doing the things. Like, he was there.
It was insane.
There were celebrities, a whole bunch of celebrities. Like, it's like, I'm telling you, it's like how Diddy, with Diddy, and he had his freak offs and all that shit. It's like the other version of Diddy's freak offs, but way worse. Like, he has a list and videos and all that stuff. Like, these are powerful people.
Correct.
These are people who can fucking end your life if they want to.
Yeah.
And
I mean, God forgive me, but like I saw a video of like Michael Jackson and what he was saying, and and
somebody may have
2009 and like in 2011, MC got arrested. So like, come on, you're gonna tell me Michael Jackson?
Because you were saying something about how there was a recording of him.
Of him saying
like they're gonna drug me and kill me, like something was gonna happen.
He couldn't say anything.
Yeah,
but I bet you just because of that interview, they were like,
right.
In his doctor, they don't care. No, whoever, just throw them in jail. Epstein, they said that he killed himself. Do you?
I don't believe it. No, I don't believe it. They would have been watching him close.
Even in the files, it says. That this girl, I don't know if it's the one who, apparently Donald Trump had an illegitimate son with this girl. They killed the baby. She had it and killed it. Mind you, that's something that he says people do now, so that people don't get abortions. But we won't talk about that. That's another.
Yeah, that's a whole other conversation.
That's what he did, or whatever. This girl was found. She said it too. They're gonna kill me. Yeah, they're gonna kill me. She was found dead, committing suicide, with her head blown off. But she committed suicide. That's the story behind everything.
Right, because it's like, what would possess her to do something like that? Like, what would provoke? And don't get me wrong, I understand mental health is a serious thing, and mental illness is a serious thing.
Of course.
However, these people are so powerful. You listen. If you're involved with them, you have to be very careful. A lot of them are dead. A lot of them are in prison. Seriously, a lot of them are in prison.
The Simpsons writer, Mr. Oh, everybody thinks
the one who predicts the future and all of that. This is that's the Simpsons, the cartoon. Mm-hmm. What about it?
Did you know he's in the Epstein files?
Oh my god!
Like, you're gonna tell me? Oh my god!
This is crazy.
Mm-hmm. He's in it too, and people are saying like, of course you knew. Of course you knew about the Twin Towers.
Oh my god! Because they.
Yes, girl.
Oh my god, it makes sense.
All these people, and it's not.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go down the rabbit hole later.
You have to go down the rabbit hole.
Oh my god!
It's not just the left and the right and the. It's all of them.
You're right. And everything's for a purpose, probably. Yeah, we got to get into that. We got to definitely get into that. On the
bastards get you down. That's all I have to say. If you know, you know.
I really hope we see some real shit from these Epstein files and all of that, because I haven't even looked at them yet. I know you have. You've been studying them, looking at them. I need to take a look. I'm interested to see what I'm going to find, but I'm also interested to see what is going to be taken out of it because, they
nothing,
like to...
Nothing, because even the person who, the president of Doge is, he was saying that, like, these are just things, like, they're just out. He's like, they're out on everybody, but there's no
But
real
who put the files out?
Case Doge, the Department of Justice
Okay.
They put them out.
But who's to say they didn't scrub them or, like, do something to them before?
So they put them out, right? They put them out, and then they scrubbed them, and then put them back out, right? Scrubbed. But Donald Trump's name is still in there.
Damn.
But people found them before they got, touched.
Right.
And apparently, that's what they say.
Allegedly.
and I don't know. All I know is everything's allegedly, right? Everything's allegedly. Yeah. But if these things are being said, if these things are just out there, why are you, like, questioning it?
Because people are going to say, none of it's true. Trump would never do something like that. Never. He would never be a part of something. Not my president. Mental illness is a real thing. And some people don't even know that they're mentally ill. And, that's okay. That's okay if that's your thing, but wake up, okay? Because if you don't wake up, well, you're just going to go with the masses, and you never know what's going to happen. I got to be honest with you.
I'm telling you.
You never know what's going to happen.
I'm very scared. I'm very scared. People are, if your mental isn't, like, granted, I'm just saying, if you're not thinking about what's going on in the world, if you don't feel that energy in the air, I don't know. You have your head under your ass. I'm sorry, I cursed, but you have your head in the dirt. You're not even worried about it. But that's a lot of them. They're not worried about it because
of course not.
So like I said, the whole strike thing. So because it's not. Well, what's the word?
It doesn't pertain to them.
Right. If it's not pertaining to you,
it doesn't pertain to them.
You're not.
It's not going to affect them in any way.
Yeah, you really don't care.
So they don't care.
Which is.
That's just reality. That's reality.
Yeah, that's literally
people don't care. Like if it does not affect them directly, don't care. Look at all these people who have died. Also, I would also like to point out, there are several people who have died in the ICE's custody in the detention centers. I would like to read a couple names here.
I feel like
of people who have passed away. Obviously, we know Renee Good. But you saw her get murdered live, and then Alex Jeffrey. You saw him get murdered live, too. And then we have Herbert Sanchez Dominguez, 34, found hanging in his cell at a detention facility in Georgia. That was January 14th this year. Then we have Victor Manuel Diaz, 36, died at an ICE facility in El Paso, Texas, January 14th, 2026. That's strange. Reported as a suicide. Then we have Geraldo Lunes Campos, 55, died on January 3rd, 2026 at Camp East, Montana, El Paso, Texas Detention Center, ruled a homicide by the coroner. So, let's be real here. The government has always killed people. Like, that's just, it is what it is, right? But there's so much proof in front of your face. And if you're not paying attention, it means you're intentionally not paying attention.
Right.
You're intentionally not paying attention. You just saw 2 people get murdered on live in front of you. Shot excessively. And it's still, oh, nah, couldn't be that. You're intentionally not paying attention. And that's a problem.
Girl, that's why I came.
That's a problem.
I'm telling you, I came like this because it's like, this, I don't have time to put makeup on for this podcast.
No,
like,
listen. This is real shit here.
Right.
We're not dressing this up. We're not doling this up.
Right.
This is real, raw, hardcore information.
This is real shit. And if you guys don't, my God, see it in your face. I don't understand. I really don't understand. I feel bad for people who think that this is like life and stuff. Like I really don't understand. I don't understand people who are okay with it. I don't understand if you're not okay with this, like, then you're on the right path. But people who are okay
Yeah.
with just nonchalantly living life without no care, you know, and
They don't care. They don't care because like it
crazy
doesn't
to me.
affect
It's
them.
crazy
And you
to
know
me.
what? The only way that people are gonna start
it
making
doesn't affect
waves.
them, but people have Taco Tuesday. and
Right.
Tuesday.
Listen, please don't even get me started. They
doesn't
want to
affect
deport everybody, but you want to do Cinco de Mayo and have margaritas and all this other shit. Idiots. I'm still gonna have me a nice margarita because I love the Mexicans and I love everybody. To be honest with you, and the thing is this, right? Some people are not mad enough. Some people don't understand the weight that is on American citizens. It doesn't matter if you're an American citizen or not. You can die. You can get murdered. I mean, you can get murdered any day of the week. It is what it is, but you could specifically get murdered by ICE. You let's say you happen to, you know, walk into a situation that maybe you don't even know you're in, and that could be the end of your life. It's terrible. They're killing people.
I had
That's just
my
what it
nephew-
is.
my
They're
nephew
killing
is-
people.
My nephew is Puerto Rican Peruvian. Okay, he looks a little chinky though. He looks, you know,
yeah.
but he looks, you know, of Hispanic descent.
Right, of course. Yeah, definitely.
And you know what's sad? I had to tell my nephew, yo, keep your ID with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Make sure you have your shit on you.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that to me like
That's
that
terrible.
it's
As an
insane.
American citizen, it is terrible.
You know what I mean?
It's
like
terrible.
to tell my nephew, hey, yo, make sure you have your stuff on you, because you know the kids, they like their cars, they
Yeah.
fast cars, they be
Yeah.
out. You know, keep your
Any
stuff
chance
with you.
that the police, the ICE agents get to detain somebody, they're going to do it, especially if they're of Hispanic descent. That is just what it is, or even black, because that's another
Yeah.
thing now too. So any shade of brown, be careful.
Apparently, like,
Be careful, honestly.
I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand.
And kids are not exempt, by the way. Understand your children are not exempt. Understand they're in danger too. They're in danger at school. They're in danger walking to the store. They're in danger at the park. They're in danger everywhere they go. Okay? Please stay vigilant. Make sure your kids have an adult with them. I don't care. I'm telling you. They got that one teen. He was walking to school. They detained him. They like basically beat him up in the store, detained him, and
oh my God, I saw
he
that.
just got out of jail. He just got.
Did he get out? They took him from the store. They took him in the car,
Yeah.
beat him up, and then dropped him off down the street.
Did you? There was one that they detained in, I don't know where they were at maybe Minneapolis, no, Minnesota. Anyway, he was somewhere. I saw the video of they got one of the best lawyers for, you know, deportation and all that other stuff, immigration lawyers, and he got him out, you know, from legal things, because like they did a lot of things the wrong way. It was the wrong process, and he was released. And I saw
None of them are getting the right due process.
I know, but if you don't have
None
any
of them.
money for a lawyer, because that's a reality in America, you don't have money to pay your bills, let alone a lawyer,
Right. And not for nothing,
You're
but this is
cooked.
just, like, I'm not saying not just, you know, Hispanics. This is like everyone.
Everybody.
This is everyone, because I have white friends, black friends, that are living paycheck to paycheck, that are, you know, hours are being cut, a lot of people are being fired, groceries are still skyrocket, and day-to-day life is getting more and more expensive. Trump says that the rent is going down. It's not. It's not.
Where?
It is not, because I've been looking for an apartment.
I'm not seeing
How long
it.
have I been looking for an apartment? 2
Fucking
years now,
years.
maybe?
Years. I'm not
I've been
seeing
looking
it.
to see if I can afford something. I can't afford anything. Everything is $1,500 and up by
Listen.
myself. I mean, come on.
Yeah. It's not
Come
realistic.
on.
It's not
Be
realistic.
I live in Pennsylvania. We live in Pennsylvania. Do you know the minimum wage of Pennsylvania? It is $7.25.
Yeah.
$7.25.
And the cost of living is like it is everywhere here.
Correct, like we live in New York.
Right.
Okay. It is $7.25. I
That's
drive
crazy.
an hour from here, from Pennsylvania,
Right.
to make ends meet here. Imagine the people that work here, okay, and are by themselves.
Big facts.
Because if you're not married or with
Right.
kids, they don't care about
They don't
you.
care. They don't give a shit.
Help you.
It's rough out here. It's rough out here. But you know what? I think that either people are going to get on the right track and they're going to do the right thing and wake up, or they're just not, and we're just going to be screwed, and that's just what it's going to be. But I admire the people who will not settle for that.
Oh my God, yeah.
I admire the people who are marching. I admire the people who are out there and doing protests, safely and calmly. Because we don't condone any chaos or anything. But
my cousin, I have a cousin out in Philly, Tiffany. Shout out to you. I know that she's always pushing for. Oh my God,
change.
She's into that the political atmosphere.
But that's what we need. That's what we need. We need people who know the facts. We need people who can think for themselves, and we need people who can apply those facts to what they think
for themselves, but also have morals.
Right,
man.
but this is what I'm saying.
Human basic rights.
That's out the window.
Those detention centers that they don't even have food.
It's concentration camps. They're concentration camps. Right. Like you said before, they're concentration camps.
They're concentration camps.
That's just what it is.
And they don't even have food, and you're gonna. I swear to you, if I see, because you see them now because they just got detained now, so you see them now. In about 3 months, if we still see these people there,
right,
skinnier than ever,
it's gonna take an act of God to correct this. It's gonna take an act of God to save us.
I don't know. I really.
It is. I'm telling you, because as brainwashed as people are in this administration and for this administration,
I know
it's almost impossible to win that fight.
It's so scary. It's so scary the times that we're living in. It's so scary.
But thank you for the people who are putting their lives on the line. Yes. Not that we're asking you to do that, but we see you and we want to thank you for doing that.
Absolutely.
And please stay safe out there when you're doing that and follow the rules and directions and whatever it is that you have to follow so you can get home safely to your family members.
And most of these things start peaceful. Most of these things are just people walking with signs. And
but then ICE starts hitting them with the smoke grenades and all this stuff because they're cowards.
Why?
Listen, they're afraid.
This is crazy to think about. These things happen with our grandparents or our parents' times, and they're happening in our time.
Yeah, they are.
It's crazy to think that. It's crazy to
I never thought we'd be here.
I never, ever. I thought we would be building better roads and cars would be flying.
Right, yeah, for real,
yeah. The Spy Kids movie, you could put in a little chip into the microwave.
Real futuristic type shit,
I thought we would be progressing in life,
No.
Oh my
We're
gosh.
regressing. That's what we're doing.
We are so going back.
But you know what? It's all good. Because change will happen, because it always does. Change will come because it always does. It might be a hard fight to get there, but I feel like we could get there.
Absolutely.
And eventually everybody's going to wake up, or at least the majority will. And then they'll realize it's not about left and right. It's not about black and white or Hispanic or Chinese or, Filipino or whatever. It's about us as people.
Right.
And we're humans. And eventually people will wake up. And for those who don't, they'll just keep living their regular, everyday lives. But for those who do, those are going to be the people who make a difference for our kids and their kids. So thank you, because we need this type of movement to happen so that everybody can remain free, And right now, I don't know if we're free, really.
No, we're not.
It's a lot going on right now.
We go to work.
Yeah.
You go to work and you come home and I feel like it's the same thing. It's
it is.
I'm I can't. I don't know. That's what I was telling you, girl. When I went to go visit PR, shout out to the Benito Boys coming into that.
I can't wait.
You coming to the crib?
I gotta see what day is that?
Oh God, please don't say you work.
I gotta see if I work, because I've been amped up for this the whole time. I learned a couple words in the song.
Oh, have you been? You've been practicing this?
Yeah, so I'm ready to get it going. What day is that on?
It's the 8th. It's on Sunday.
Oh, I'm off.
Yes.
Hell yeah. I'll be at the crib. I'll be at the crib. I'll be at the party. You
already know, Benito. Well, here we come.
Yes, it's gonna be lit.
I hope that, oh my God, I can't wait to see his message.
Yes.
I can't wait to see his message.
I'm really looking forward to this.
And I hope it inspires people. I hope it gives you a little happiness for the moment, a little for how long is it? 8 minutes. I hope
Right.
it gives you so much joy for those 8
Right.
minutes and share like the love
Yeah.
that my island gives people and
Yeah.
and how do you say el cariño that you're gonna feel that day. I hope that the world sees it that day. I hope that we could come together at least for those 8 minutes and enjoy that, that time.
I think we will. I know I will.
I hope.
I know I will.
I hope the world sees just a little love that day and sees a little light at the,
Yeah, I think it'll be
all
beautiful.
this darkness going on.
Is
girl,
there
because,
anything
listen, we need it.
that you want to say to your people? I mean, whether it's just Puerto Ricans or just all of your
in
Latinos.
general,
Like, is there anything you want to say to them? You could say it in Spanish if you like. I don't know what she's saying, but it's something for you guys if that's what you want, or you can say it in English. Whatever. I'm sure they get both, but make it a little more personal. Is there something you want to say to them, just to inspire them to keep moving forward?
Oh my gosh, just keep doing us, man. We are. I can't. We are so loving, and I want us to keep that. Don't let them change that and take that away from us. Just keep giving that love that we give in.
Right.
Nosotros, we know. Nosotros saben que, el cariño that we could give off, the love that we share, the love that we give. Don't give it up for nobody. Don't give it up for no one, and share it. Keep sharing it. Keep pushing it. Mm-hmm. Keep loving. Keep working the way that we do. The way we come here, we bust our ass and we do what we do for our families. Don't ever let anybody take that away from you, and keep pushing to do that, because at the end of the day, they hate us for it, and I just give it to them. Just keep giving it to them.
You deserve to be here,
and we do deserve to be here. Every one of us.
You are an American.
I know. I mean. It's so sad to say that I am an American.
You know what though?
It really, I am an American, but
American.
It takes me a lot to say that nowadays, and it's effed up.
Because it's hard to be proud. It's hard to be proud to be an American at this moment in time. We're thankful that we're here and we're Americans, and we're thankful, but it's risky right now. It's very hard.
When is it gonna be great? When is it gonna be great to say that?
If you ask me, it's gotten worse. And I'm just being 100%.
I just want to know when it's going to be great to say that, But
yeah.
I it's like I hear so much.
Yeah.
But I really hope my people just keep pushing.
Yeah.
Y para los mexicanos que pinche la what do they call it? La migra.
Oh yeah. Whatever she said.
I don't know what they say, but I know.
I'm not even sure what you just said, but
God.
it was something that it was meant for y'all. So you keep that. You take that. All right.
I wish I knew what it was.
I don't know. And what I have to say for my other brown people who are not Hispanic and are any other shade of brown, remember, all you got to do. I would say all you gotta do is pray about it, but that ain't gonna really get it done. I'm gonna be honest with you. Listen, you can do a little bit of that, but it ain't gonna get you where you need to get. All right, I'll just be honest with you. We got real threats out here. But what I will say is be smart. Be smart, because at the end of the day, they're waiting for you to slip up. And they're waiting for you to do some dumb shit, and that'll be the end of your life. So, keep it cute.
It's crazy. That's crazy.
Black love, brown love. What up, tan love, all of that. Okay. Love y'all. Thank you guys for tuning into the podcast. This was a great podcast.
It was. I hope. Oh my God. I hope it was a good one.
This was a great podcast.
We could go on forever.
We really could go on forever. Because honestly, I feel like when we get together, we could just go and just have a. Oh my God, we could go on. Just be safe out there, guys,
yes,
and
take care of yourselves. And
don't believe anything and question everything.
Mm-hmm.
And also look at those Epstein files. Definitely look at those Epstein files.
Like she said, though, don't believe everything and question everything.
Question everything. We are in the day and age where nothing makes sense. AI is
taking over.
Taking over. I don't even know.
Because, some things I saw, there's recordings, too. So the recordings of, they have recordings of Trump and stuff like that. I'm like, that sounds AI, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
you got it. Yeah, because some of the shit, they do be making up a lot of AI shit about Trump that it really isn't true. And that's just us being real. Like, some of it's not true. And, but who knows? Maybe it is. Hell, I don't know. But at the end of the day.
No, I mean, it sounds real, girl. It sounds real to me, girl. I don't know. It sounds real to me. All them videos, all them pictures, all them things look real to me. Okay.
Well, you know what we're gonna have to do for our next podcast? We're gonna have to dive into the Epstein files and really pull out some information.
We just wanted to come together to like.
We did just put out the message and talk with y'all.
Like, please, just
wake up,
youth. People from use TikTok and Twitch and stuff. Use it for good, man. Use it for protecting people and spreading the word, and I don't know, use it for something better than what they're using it for now. Even though they bought it apparently, and now that's the thing. Like,
I don't know. Somebody bought some shit. I don't know.
I'm not on TikTok.
I'm on TikTok, but
she's on TikTok, but I have no idea anything about none of that.
Yeah, you're right. You don't.
But now apparently, like, they're like monetizing.
Well, yeah, that's how you get paid. Like, that's how you get paid. Like, when something's monetized, people watch it. No. They're doing something else where they're they're controlling what you see and what's. It's like a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But we're gonna get out of here. Thank you guys for listening to the podcast. This was a great podcast, and this is not going to be our last one. We're going to lock in and do what we have to do and get this shit done, because you know what, our people need us. Okay, and between the both of us, that's everybody. It's you and you and you and me and you. Okay, so with that being said, anything else you want to say?
No. Peace and love, guys.
Peace and love,
and your third eye open.
Yep. Also, I want to say, tip of the day. We should leave off with a tip of the day. Tip of the day.
Save 10% of every paycheck that you
Because
you need it now, girl. Yeah. Let me tell you.
Put that shit, and don't put it in the bank. Put that shit in cash somewhere. Hide it in cash somewhere. Don't put it in the bank.
Pay yourself first.
Yes. Yeah. That's a good tip. Let me think of a good tip of the day. Tip of the day. Even in the winter time, y'all have to wear deodorant. And you always need to wash, your parts, okay? Because there's some people, like, I don't know what's going on, but you gotta wash all your, you know what I mean, all your special parts.
What people?
Listen, I work with some people. Please, okay.
Oh my god.
Because if you can smell it, we can smell it.
I was about to say that.
If you can smell it, we can smell it.
I was literally about to say,
if you can smell it, we can
smell yourself, people can smell it, girl. Yeah. Stop playing with that.
So, yeah, keep it cute. That's all. Keep it cute.
Or put it on mute.
Keep it cute or put it on mute. All right. Love you guys. Bye. You came here to keep it a buck with the LGBTQ++. Cut the music. I'm podcasting over here.